prioritizing your mental health and achieving your daily goals, right? So this is the topic for today. The reason why I've decided to make this video is in response to one of my subscribers who actually wanted help on this particular topic and was really struggling with this, right? And instead of going back and forth with comments on YouTube, I just thought I'll make a video, add as much value as I can. You know, this video could possibly help someone else, that needs help around this particular topic. And yeah, I'm just sharing what I currently do around this topic, like what works for me, and this will help you heaps, right? So I hope you get some awesome value out of this video. Now, let's just dive straight into it, right? So firstly, you have to understand that your mental health has to come first, right? That is absolutely crucial as a man, right? Before you can please anyone else, your partner, any external environments, whatever it might be, you need to get yourself right? So your day must begin with positive attitude, good mental health, high frequency, and that's where a morning routine comes into play, right? Because think about it like this. If you've got daily goals, you've got tasks that you need to do, you're never going to fulfill those tasks to the best of your ability if you're operating from a low frequency, right? You're going to half-ass it. You're not going to give your 100% to get the desired results or the outcome that you need. So my recommendation is to create a morning routine, okay, and structure your mornings every single morning this way, right? So let me just firstly explain the importance of a morning routine, right? So even when you wake up, at least 2 to 4 hours earlier, it gives you a significant head start to get, things done during that time frame. So this is the time where you can purely focus on yourself without any distractions from the outside world, right? So this is a perfect time to get your mind right, to get your mindset right, get your mental health in check. I call this the morning therapy time because this allows you to get yourself right, allow you to start the day, positively, and allows you to be more focused and organized, right? So what I would include in my morning routine, okay, if I was you, or what I currently do in my morning routine is, you want to start the morning with some form of exercise, right? It's a great way to boost your mood, your energy levels, right? You reduce stress, you reduce your anxiety, your depression, right? Whether it's, hitting the gym, whether it's going for a walk or doing a home workout, whatever the case might be, either way, physical activity is crucial for mental health, right? There's plenty of scientific studies backing this up, right? So you can even do your own research if you like, but I'm just telling you now that exercise plays a crucial role, especially in the morning, right, for getting your mental health in check, right? So you want to start the day in the most efficient way possible, right? So incorporate some form of exercise. After you finish your workout in that time frame that you've allocated in the morning, spend some time meditating, right? So meditation helps you, clear your mind. It helps you also reduce stress. It keeps you present, right? So your mind doesn't wander too much into the past. Your mind won't wander too much into the future, right? It just allows you to stay present. It allows you to be grateful for, what you have in your life. It's a perfect addition to your morning routine, right? Meditation's a real great way to start your mornings. And you don't have to sit there doing 20 to 30 minutes of meditation. You can literally do, 5 to 10 minutes worth of meditation. There's plenty of guided meditation options for you to choose from on YouTube, right? So if you just type in, 5 or 10 minute guided meditation to reduce stress and anxiety, or to start the day positive, or whatever it might be, right? You can use that. You can use YouTube. It's plenty of free stuff out there, right? Once you've done your meditation, you allow yourself to sit present and, not let your mind distract, because meditation is a time where it's the perfect time for you just to stay present, not allow your mind to wander in the past, not allow your mind to wander in the future. You just allow yourself to stay present in the time frame, or in that particular time that you're meditating, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it might be. But this is the time where you don't allow your mind to wander. You stay as calm as possible. You can incorporate, deep breathing techniques as well, okay, and that also helps. But I would say start off with something basic like a 5 to 10 minute meditation. The ones that I generally use are, there's a guy called Dr. Joe Dispenza. He does like a 15-minute guided meditation. He even does 30 minutes, right? So that's someone I follow, as along with, if I want something a bit shorter, I'll go for someone like, Bob Baker. He does like an excellent guided meditation, gratitude, starting the morning off positive, really easy to follow, right? I've done a bit of research on, guided meditation, and especially on YouTube. And I generally, vibe better with like Dr. Joe Dispenza and Bob Baker. They just seem to, resonate well with me, but doesn't mean you might like what I like, right? You can always find something that you like, but the whole purpose is to remain present for the period of time that you decide to, give your energy towards meditation, right? So you want to make sure that time frame of 5, 10, 15, whatever it might be, minutes, is your time where you don't let your mind wander, right? So it's a huge one. So you've got meditation there. After meditation, you can follow that through by journaling, right? So with your journaling, you're going to journal your thoughts and feelings. It can help you process things better, right? So how do you feel today? What's on your mind today? Is there anything bothering you right now? Whatever's bothering you, usually when you get a journal, right, there's a section, and I highly recommend to get a journal, right? Keeps your whole life organized. I notice when I don't have a journal, my life's not as organized as I want it to be. So I make sure I've always got a journal on hand. Now, what you can do is with your journal, there's normally a section that allows you to just express your thoughts or what's on your mind. So, anything bothering you or whatever is getting in the way of your thinking or whatever it might be, right? Anything on your mind, right? This is where you can just write down what's bothering you, what's on your mind. And this just allows you to, express yourself, organize your day more effectively as well, right? So make sure that you get onto a journal. And with the journal as well, it allows you to do a to-do list, right? So this is huge. This is where you can achieve your daily goals, right? So you want to prioritize your most important tasks for the day within that, morning routine session, right? So whatever your important tasks are, that could be, starting your side hustle, right? Learning a skill, whatever it might be, right? Whatever it might be, whatever you're wanting to achieve, to better your life, right, on your self-improvement journey. This is the time where you get to prioritize. And the benefit of prioritizing, the highly important tasks first is because you're in a good flow state, a good mindset, you're elevating from a high frequency. You've got more mental capacity. You've got more, mental energy to complete these tasks. So whatever the hardest tasks are for the day, or the most time consuming tasks for the day are, this is going to be the time where you get to work on these important tasks, right? And get them done. And I find that when I try to do the most important tasks later on in the day, I just can't get it done. It's not as efficient. It doesn't resonate as well in my mind. And the reason being is, right, and I've done a bit of research on this as well, is you've got, more brain points in the morning, right? You've got more mental clarity, you've got more mental energy, physical energy. You've got all this in the morning. So put it this way, when you wake up, right, and you do this morning routine, right, where you exercise, you meditate, you journal, you do your to-do list, right, and you get your, most important tasks done for the day. This, by doing it this way in the morning, you've got the most energy, right? You're operating the most efficiently, the most productively in the morning, right? So in this time frame is when you are, let's say, the smartest you will be for the whole day, right? As the day goes on, as you check your phone notifications, you reply to emails, you start, having phone calls with people, whatever it might be, your brain points go down, meaning your energy levels or your energy capacity goes down, right? So you generally can't focus too much on things that need to be done, like important tasks that need to be done later in the day. You need to make sure that you optimize what needs to be done. And in order to optimize what needs to be done, you need to do it in this morning space, right? You need to do this you need to create a morning routine, allocate time. And what you do is in this time frame that you allow yourself, look, I give myself a morning routine of roughly about 4 to 5 hours, because I prefer it this way. So I would allow myself to get up way earlier, right? A lot earlier, so I can get the most important tasks done for the day when my brain is working its most efficiently, right? Because when I do it the other way around later on in the day, I don't accomplish much, right? I'm not as productive, my memory isn't as great, like I can't retain things as good. So that's why I make sure I get things done in the morning, right? That's the window where you're, the most efficient, the most smartest, you could say. So just ensure that you give yourself enough time in the morning to get this done, right? And you are responsible for, your mental health. You're responsible for organizing your day, operating from a high frequency. You're responsible for, waking up on time, giving yourself that set time frame to, get your most important tasks done for the day. This is all on you, right? Like, this is not anyone that you should blame. This is not any outside circumstance, whatever the case may be. You must be responsible for this morning routine, right? And prioritizing your mental health. And that comes with a morning routine, elevating from a higher frequency, and achieving your daily goals will be a byproduct, right? So when you're operating from a high frequency, you've organized your day, you do your most important tasks in the morning, whether that's, working on your side hustle, learning a new skill, whatever it might be, right? In this time frame, right, that you've set yourself, it could even be, finishing a book that you really wanted to finish, right? And you just don't have time later on in the day or the mental capacity to get through it. You read this book in this morning period, right? But it's all about ensuring that you also tick off the most important tasks that you do for the day, right? So that's why I say the earlier you can get up and the longer your morning routine can be, let's say 4 hours, at least okay, you've gone to the gym, you've done your meditation, you've done your journaling, you've spent 2 hours learning a skill, or you spent 1 hour learning a skill, 1 hour on your side hustle, right? And that will accumulate every single day, right? That will accumulate every single day, even though you might think, oh, it's just 2 hours a day. By you working on the most important tasks earlier in the morning, it's gonna stick with your mind more, right? It's gonna be more beneficial than you doing this when you're tired and you're not as motivated, right? Because you're more motivated in the morning. So by ticking off your daily wins, right? So we've got gym, we've got meditation, we've got journaling. You might read for a little bit, then you get your skills out the way, you get those, you get your tasks done, whatever they need to be, right? You tick them off in your journal, right? So you've got like your to-do list, you tick them off. Now, as you're ticking them off, right? And let's say after that, you go straight to work, right? So you work at 9 o'clock, you're up at let's say 4 a.m. You get everything done, right? You're finished by about 8 o'clock and, you head to work, right? At least, before you start work, you can literally tick off those important tasks that you needed to complete, right? And after work, if there's anything else that you need to do, you've got the gym out the way, right? So you've got the exercise component out the way. You don't have to worry about that after work. After work, you can just literally either jump back on your side hustle for another couple of hours. You could read, you could keep working on learning your skill, whatever it might be, right? But you've already done it when your mind was operating at its best, right? So whatever you do later on will just be an added bonus, right? So you could do like a couple of hours when you get back from work, have your food, your meals, and then just go to sleep early, right? Because you just basically repeat this process every single day. And this is the key to prioritizing your mental health and achieving your daily goals or your daily wins, right? This is the only way that you can do this as structured and organized as possible. This is a huge investment, right? This is a big investment that you can give yourself, right? When you think about it, because there's no excuse, right? There's no excuse. You're literally responsible for going to sleep early so you can wake up early and, create the morning routine that works for you, right? There's no set order in terms of how you can structure it, right? So for example, you could do, wake up early, you could do your meditation, journaling, and then go to the gym. There's no set order saying exercise is better first, and then, whatever it might be, whatever works for you. So you trial what works for you, but you got to make sure that you incorporate, what I mentioned before, in your morning routine, right? It's very important. So, and just remember, right, this is not something you do once in a while. This is something that you want to remain consistent with, right? Even on weekends, right? And weekends are perfect on your days off, especially for those of you that, don't work on weekends. This allows you to spend more time on, those important tasks. So you could spend, good 4 to 5 hours on those important tasks. And this is how you productively organize your day and fill your time, so you don't get bored, so you don't daydream, so you are operating from the highest frequency. Everything starts with a morning routine, right? There's no other way around it. All the successful people that are out there, majority of them, I would say 98% of them, all start their morning this way, right? So I've learned from those that are successful, and I've tried it other ways as well, doing things later on in the day instead of a morning routine. It just doesn't work. I'm not as organized, I don't get things done, and I'm not operating from a high frequency. So I just thought I want to be the best version I can be, right? And I also want to treat others and operate from a high frequency, right? I don't want to be someone that's low vibrational, poor mental health, right? And this all starts with a morning routine. So this is the perfect window opportunity for you to get your mental health right. And along with getting your mental health right, it's a perfect opportunity for you to stack up your daily wins and hit your daily goals, right? So this is pretty much it, right? A little bit of a longer video, but always here to help my brothers out in the community. So hope this video added some sort of value to you. But yeah, look, I'm going to end the video here. If you're new to my channel, right, and you resonate with what I'm saying regarding self-improvement, please subscribe to my channel. It really helps me boost my channel. But yeah, if you like the video, give it a like. But other than that, look, I'm going to end the video here. I'll see you in the next video. Have a beautiful Monday, and I'll talk to you soon. Yeah, peace.